Um, SMG unchanged. Really wide here. And Samsora's up today. I don't think that's up on Meta News today. Just getting my Tradier account will be good. ABR down a penny. Beam down 34 cents. On Sora here up about 90 cents. I have SEP 45s. Futures all-time high. So all-time high. VSCO lower. A lot of stuff lower today, even though Meta is higher today. Beam down 26 cents. Like all my stocks are down today. That's really weird. Futures were up as much about 60. And Tradier is just loading very slow today, but that's okay. I do have Thinkorswim. Yeah, I will show the scanner, obviously. I'm just trying to get my Tradier account going. Everything's really slow today. I don't know why. Let me restart my computer. Just give me like 2 minutes to restart my computer. Yeah. No, let's move. Maybe I don't need to restart my computer. Intel down. The SOSX is ripping today. I have no idea why. There must have been something with earnings. Let's go to TSM. AMD down 4 cents. TSM unchanged. APP calls being bought into earnings here. APP calls being bought into earnings. Oh. Freeport calls trading here in Freeport. So Freeport calls hitting rocket launch scanner. Buyer of Freeport FCX 8/8/2025, 41 calls for 45 cents, and Freeport Macroman. So Freeport calls trading here, guys. Freeport calls trading here. Freeport Macroman, Pepsi down today. I don't know what's going on with Tradier. It's just going really slow here. NCMI. CAN trading here. Crocs down. CAR down. SBET down. GM up $1.57. Loaded. I don't know why. Everything just loaded really slow. So give me like when I get it loaded better. So I'm gonna restart my computer here. Just give me like 2 minutes. TS. So looks like we're back again. I'm just restarting the broker platforms. Looks like we're way faster here. So just give me a minute here, and we'll be good to go. Futures up 40, CAR higher. I don't know why it was just really slow for a minute. ABR down again today. Beam down 38 cents. Samsora, which was higher this morning, is now lower. VIAV higher. VSCO lower. Futures up 40. All-time high hit today. ABR down again today. Those calls were trading 17 cents yesterday. Beam trading lower today. One signal so far. Well, not a signal, but we see something in Freeport. So Freeport, we see calls being bought. Freeport, we see calls being bought. SOSX is getting a huge bid today, and I have no idea why. Stock's up 30 cents. I actually sold some puts in SOSX. But today, so far, no signals. We're going to look at RSI, Relative Strength Index. We'll do a scan functionality. We did not have a signal yesterday. We did have a signal 2 days ago on that. So kind of just hanging out, waiting for an opportunity here, guys. Yesterday was a little quiet. We got a couple signals closer towards the end of the day. Last day of the month, not of the quarter. Like I said, it is my birthday today. So I have now been running the room for 14 and a half years. It is just like, sometimes when I think about it and I say that out loud, it's just crazy. We'll be going up on 15 years in February. ABR, SEP calls here. SEP 13s are dime bid at 17. Workday calls, puts being bought, and Workday meta calls being bought. EOSE calls trading here. Futures look kind of weak today. You know, VIX is at 1537. That is just wild here that the VIX is so low. Beam calls 55 at 110. I don't have a bid in here right now. BTU lower. I mean, obviously I'd take them at 60, but STNG higher, VIV higher. P&L surprisingly is actually decently flat. Thank you. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. How about for the birthday, we get a trade today. A good trade. A good trade. Not just a trade. A positive winning trade. Let's look at my watch list and see what we're watching today. Baxter is down. Baxter down $5. Thank you. So just chilling here, guys, waiting for an opportunity. I will not be on tomorrow. You know, Fridays I do take the trading room off. Trading room, like I said, has now been running for 14 and a half years, 15 years in February. And it's been a fun ride. Nothing so far today. Maybe I'd buy more ABR for a dime here. ASTL. Yeah, I wish I turned 20. I would never actually want to be 20. I would take 30 again. Beam calls 55, 105. ABR calls dime bid at 17. Schlumberger down. Schlumberger will go to 0 this week. Shell down. Like, this is my watch list here, and everything's down. Like, I would think the futures are down like 30 points. And SOSX is higher today. This is my watch list here. Look at everything that's down today. That's ugly looking. And the futures are still higher today. VIX hitting 50.41. Let's look at an RSI, Relative Strength Index functionality. We saw some Freeport calls trading here. So a lot of, oh my God, a lot of stuff getting smoked today. A lot of these are going to be earnings related. Baxter down $5 on earnings. We saw Baxter calls being bought, and then we saw puts trading here. That did have earnings. Asher, which is the Chinese ETF, is down today. Bristol Myers down $1. Let's look at BMY. BMY had earnings. Bud had earnings. Datadog. Lululemon down. So a lot of things down today. Lululemon is going to be ATM. Ooh, Qualcomm. Qualcomm had earnings. Shack down $20 today. The Josh Brown favorite. BUD, CL. BUD had earnings today. Down. CL had earnings. Down. Datadog had earnings. So D-Dog and Lulu will be our RSI candidates, not official signals yet. So we're going to go to RSI. We're going to put these into our charts. So Lululemon. And Datadog, DDOG, will be our RSI candidates, not official signals. We need a bear mark followed by a bull candle reversal in Datadog and Lululemon. So two RSI candidates here, two RSI candidates. Datadog and Lululemon. Datadog and Lululemon. We took off FIVN. Apple earnings after the bell. Amazon earnings after the bell. Just in my head, I don't know why. I just think they're both going to go down. APP calls trading here. So Superior Option Scanner. Buyer of APP next week. 410 calls for $22. So maybe if you wanted to, you could turn those into a call spread in AAP. Conagra down today. BBWI down today. A lot of weakness. And Meta up $87. RSI here, Meta is 71. RSI in the futures is 71. Apple implying at the money straddle on Apple. Let's go look at that real quick. So Apple, the at-the-money straddle, at-the-money calls, at-the-money puts. It expires this week. 210 straddle is about $9. So I'm planning a $9 move in Apple. And then Amazon, between now and the end of the week, is the 232.5 straddle, which is about $12.5. So those are implied moves between now and the end of the week. Beam calls 55.85. Beam calls, I'm going to go 60 bid. That would be another 10 out of 10 signal. If I could get in at 60, I'd be out at, some of them went 60 bid in front of me. 90. I'm going to try to buy $600 more. Qualcomm down, two RSI candidates. Samsora was higher today, off those highs. Freeport calls trading here. Beam, I am bid on the calls. Surprisingly, I said my P&L is actually pretty flat today. I thought it'd be down more with everything kind of down. ABR September 13th, 12 bid at 17. ALB, nice trading. Piator, nice trading. ALB down another $1.50. SMG, January upside calls. I can put the offer out. Those are the January 70s. I got those at 280 yesterday. I can offer those out at 420. Just have an offer out just in case the stock pops. Is Scott's Miracle Growth. VIX down a dime, oil down, Qualcomm down in earnings. We have two RSI candidates today. We have Lululemon and we have Datadog. Datadog would be a buy if it produces a bull candle. Lulu candle, the first candlestick is a bull candle. So we need the bear reversal candle. CAG calls down to 20 cents. That is just so cheap. I almost want to call out a signal for Alpha Shark on those. How much does it move a day? It was 50 cents a day, and the RSI is 29. All right, we're going to have to call out a signal here. Let's see if we can get them at 15. These are CAG August calls, guys. CAG August calls. I'm trying to get in at 15 cents. Maybe out at 25. 15. I'm trying to buy these right now at 15. Let's see if I can get filled here at 15. CAG, guys, not filled. 20 would only have to go to 30. There's 109 offered right now at 20 cents. Let's cancel that. Let's just pay 20 cents. Yes, we'll pay 20 cents. So Alpha Shark getting an official signal, guys, and Alpha Shark. And CAG, guys. Alpha Shark, CAG calls. And we are filled at 20. I'm going to put my offer out at 30. So ConAgra, guys, calls in ConAgra. We have 2.5 weeks for 20 cents. ATR 50 cents. RSI of under 30. So ConAgra, guys, we're going to put on a trade here for Alpha Shark. Everybody here is an Alpha Shark member. So Alpha Shark, official signal in CAG. Buy CAG, 8/15/2025. 19 calls for 20 cents. Tried to pay 15. They couldn't get filled. Target is 30 cents. I bought about $200 with these guys. Everybody here is an Alpha Shark member. So you'll get that trade for you and Alpha Shark. So Alpha Shark, guys, official signal here, Alpha Shark. Alpha Shark, guys, official signal. We haven't had a signal since the 21st. Today's the 31st. So official signal here in ConAgra. They bought these yesterday at 30. I liked them yesterday. I almost sold them yesterday at 45. So CAG, guys, upside calls in CAG, 8/15/2025. The 19 calls for 20 cents. So official signal here in Alpha Shark. Keep an eye on Lulu. Keep an eye on Datadog. CAG. Buy CAG, 8/15/2025. 19 calls for 20 cents. Target, 30 cents. That is now sent via push notification. Next will be Telegram and then email. So that is now sent. In ConAgra. DQ higher, run higher, GM on fire. We saw those 54s being bought. Those 54s are going to go from 14 cents that hit penny spike scanner all the way up to, I don't know how high these are. GM weekly calls, guys. GM weekly calls we saw bought for 10 cents. They're up to 160. They were bought for 14 cents yesterday. So great signal here in GM from penny scanner. So great signal here on the penny spike scanner. Alpha Shark, official signal in CAG. ConAgra, guys. It's going to be sent via email now. If you're just getting a little bit of a bid here off those lows, Beam coming back up a little bit here. Traded 200,000 shares. September calls. I was trying to pay 60 cents. There's 70 bid now. 70 and 90. ConAgra, DRS unchanged. We took off FIVN yesterday. Samsura was higher today, but then it did sell off. Samsura. That's got to be one of the best names. I don't know why I just like that name a lot. MSTU trading here. Nothing doing that one. So one new entry today, guys. One new entry. One new entry today. In ConAgra. 60 cents out of the money. The stock was 52 cents from high to low once a week. I sold SOSX puts. Hopefully those expire worthless, and I just keep my money. I've been doing very well just trading the SOSX. Surprisingly. VIVA, higher, Sting. We took off STNG yesterday. ConAgra. NVIDIA 182. NVIDIA RSI is 76. That is just insane. You know, I continue to talk about the market being overbought. And unfortunately, I do watch a lot of TV. And people, I think, on TV are starting to agree with me. But, you know, we can stay overbought. There's been periods of time when I traded on the trading floor, the VIX was like 12 for years. It's just, it's fine. You know, you got to trade the market that's in front of you, not what you want it to be. You know, I would love the market to go down. I trade better in a bear market. But it's not how it's been. And I hope to do trade this room. That should be my goal, to be running this trading room. Rula Brown said, you should be trading this room for another 15 years. That'd be a very nice goal. I'll be 61 years old running a trading room. Never in my wildest dreams. I think I would be 61 running a trading room. But because they say you cannot predict the future. Freeport calls trading here, nothing in Freeport. PFGC down today. It's probably just wide on these. These are DS110s. I do like them. They're 255 at 440. Market's just wide on these. Come on, Beam. Beam had a nice day yesterday. They sold off towards the end of the day. Beam calls are 70, 90. 5,149 open interest. Got into ConAgra at 20 for Alpha Shark. So we have a new entry in ConAgra. ConAgra. Datadog closes here in a second. DDog. DDog will be a buy for RSI members. If you're an RSI member, you will get a buy in ConAgra. Futures up 53 here. IoT up 22 cents. SOC up 11 cents. ONB down 17 cents. VERI higher. DQ up. Run up. GM up 2.5. RGTI calls being bought. One official signal for Alpha Shark. Other than that, just chilling. Futures up 54. Meta up $85. Google down. SOXL down. AMD is up $1.50. Keep an eye on Datadog. Datadog candlestick closes here in a minute. Datadog will be a buy for RSI. Relative Strength Index members will get a trade. So it'll be the second official signal for today. FMC post earnings. CVS, 5,000 CVS calls being bought, guys. These are the 67s. This is about a $750,000 bet in CVS. So CVS here trading, guys. CVS trading here. CVS, guys. Pepsi getting hit here. So 5,000 CVS calls trading here, guys. This is a pretty big order here. I don't like to take calls that are over $1, but option hacker, buyer of 5,000, CVS 815, 2025, 67 calls, 125. So CVS calls being bought, guys. CVS calls being bought. So CVS calls being bought in CVS. CVS calls being bought here, guys. CVS calls being bought. CIFR trading here, nothing doing that one. So calls being bought here in CVS. I was trying to buy IRDM yesterday. Let's go to that one. IRDM October calls. I was trying to pay 15 cents. So let's go and try to buy these. IRDM October 35s. I'm trying to buy them for 15. That would be a signal for Alpha Shark Plus. Gonna go bid in the market. Not filled. In IRDM. Schlumberger up on the day. SOC up on the day. So CAG starting to move up nicely here. Into those at 20. Target will be 30. CVS. I do like the CVS signal. So CVS calls. NVIDIA. D-Dog is going to be a buy here, guys. If you're an RSI member, you're going to get a buy here in Datadog. So Datadog is going to be buy. $139.30. Stop loss is 137. And then targets are going to be 141 and 143. So Datadog, buy in Datadog, guys. RSI members are going to get a buy here in Datadog. Datadog buy 135, 139.30. Buy in Datadog. And CVS is post earnings, so I wouldn't take it anyways. I don't like to take stuff that's post earnings. I don't like to take stuff that's pre earnings. So we have a buy here in Datadog. We have a buy here in Datadog, DDOG. So Datadog buy. $139.30. So Datadog buy here, guys. Datadog buy. DDOG buy. DDOG buy. DGOG buy, guys. DGOG buy here. Datadog. Tesla down in the day, met up $85. DGOG is a buy, so we have 2 official signals for today. DGOG, buy. HPQ trading here. Nothing new in that one. Here's a 50. CNI trading here. Nothing new in CNI. Datadog one buy 139.30. That's a winner right here. Targets 141 and 143. So Datadog working out really nicely here in DGOG. ConAgra have a target out at 30. Paid 20 for those, 20 to 25 right now. So that was technically a winner right now. It's not a winner until it's closed though. That's what see higher, shell up in the day now. CVS posts earnings. Datadog getting a nice little bid here, so that's going to be a winner here so far. CVS calls were bought. One Alpha Shark and one RSI today. One Alpha Shark and one RSI today. Oil names and retail names have been hard to trade. Oil names and retail names have been hard to trade. CAG about to go up in the day. Come on. There it goes. Target 30 cents on the Alpha Shark signal. TCH trading here. Futures up 52 now. Beam only down 23 cents. Sept calls 70, 90, 1 by 1. Sometimes RDW's been getting crushed. I do still have a put spread on that one. That was a great signal on calls, but I do have put spreads on that one. It's actually going down. For RSI, if CAG has the low of the day, and it can get up to 1880 here. STLD calls bleeding bought the 135s. I don't really want to buy anything that's August expiration, but option hacker. Buyer of STLD. 8/15, 2025, 135 calls for 95 cents in STLD. So STLD calls being bought. Like I said, I don't want to do anything that's August expiration. I'm looking for September and a little bit later. But STLD calls trading here, guys. STLD. So STLD August calls, guys. STLD August calls being bought. STLD August calls. STLD August calls. AUG 135 is being bought. Datadog bid. So Datadog getting a nice little bid here. Datadog first target's 141. You hit target number 1, you can move your stop to break even. Coinbase up 5. I haven't looked at crypto today. RSI looks like another winner here, guys, for RSI. Bid 118. Samsora up 27 cents. PFGC is down 30 cents. PFGCG RSI 70. We've seen upside calls being bought in that one. Those are $2.65 and $4. Interesting. LIES trading here. Datadog target 1 hand and Datadog for RSI, guys. So Datadog hitting target 1. Trader can move stop to break even. And can't lose on this trade. So Datadog, guys. DDOG calls being bought. RSI winner and DDOG, guys. So RSI winner and DDOG. This is an RSI winner here in DDOG. 51 trades. 36 winners. And it's going to move our win rate up to 70%. You can move your stop to break even. You cannot lose on that trade in Datadog. So Datadog hitting target 1 at 141. Tim sent out a trade. Let me get in this one. So 40 cents. I'll do 300 shares. Filled. So taking a trade right here. Tim sent me on his new strategy. I'll give you guys that one for free. So I'm in SNGX at 235. SGNX at 235. I'm in this trade. Target will be 3. So SGNX about $120 risk here. So I bought SGNX at 235. Target will be 3. And then stop loss will be 195 in SGNX. Sorry, SNGX. I don't know if to put the right one in here. SNGX, guys. SNGX. There we go. So in this trade, Tim sent me an SNGX. 235 I'm in. Stop loss is 195. We'll see if that one works. Hertz calls being bought. That could be a possible meme name. So 2 new signals today, and then 1 signal from Tim. Datadog winner. CAG is technically a winner right now, but it's not over yet. Scott Miracle Growth is getting crushed here. Not getting crushed. It's around about $1.17. Those January 70s. I call it a signal for 10 out of 10 at 2. So let me go 2 bid here for 4 contracts. If it goes lower, I'd be in these. I had traded that one a while ago, SMG, successfully too. At the money strat, at the money calls, at the money puts that expire today. End of the month is the 639 straddle. 639 straddle is 162 on calls, 121 on puts. Gives you about a $30 straddle between now and the end of the day. We have a straddle between today and tomorrow. The 139 straddle is about $50. Those are implied moves. We can do that any stock in any time period. Beam 75.90 here. I was going 60 bid. I thought I was going to get filled at 60. So we have CVS calls an option hacker, STLD calls an option hacker, and then Freeport on rocket launch scanner. One new entry in Alpha Shark, and then one new entry in RSI. GM calls have gone up 900% overnight. Those are the GM 54s. Actually, they've gone up to 99 cents. They got bought at 15, so up about 600%. DGX, Quest Diagnostics. Pepsi getting crushed. That a new all-time high. PBR trading here, nothing in PBR. Caesars. CCJ trading here. $30 straddle applied between now and the end of the day. We got 15 more minutes together, and I'll be on my way. SNGX is technically a winner here. It's up 4 cents. Oh, now it's a bid. It has no options. I have $120 of risk on that trade. Just a small little trade for today. Comcast A, weekly 33.5, trading here, 18 cents. ABR, September calls. They probably have earnings coming up in ABR. Before the open tomorrow, Arbor Realty Trust REIT. DRS down again today. I was going to actually buy DRS Ox 60s. I did not buy those. Run up 18 cents. Run was higher this morning. O and B. December calls 30-40 here. O and B, I'd go quarter bid here. So O and B, these quarters, I'm going to go quarter bid for these. They're really far away. I don't mind taking stuff that's so far away. O and B, guys. So O and B, these are the 12, 19, 20, 25. 25 calls for 25 cents. $25 per one lot in O and B. Tim told me to take off SNGX. So let's just sell that out. 300 shares. That'll be $100 profit. 276. 275. 275, guys. Out at SNGX. So a trade from Tim. In at 235. Out at 275. $120 of profit on $120 of risk. So SNGX took profits here at 275, in at 235. So nice trading there, Tim. I don't even look at it. I just, when I get his signals, I just take them. So you can see here, bought 200 shares at 235, 300 shares at 235. Sold 300 shares at 275. That's 40 cents of profit on 300 shares, $120 of risk. It only took about 7 minutes there. So that was a nice trade here. 7 minutes. Nice trade. I like day trading. I'm just not a really good day trader. I'm more of a swing trader. I like holding positions 2 to 10 days. So out of that trade here, guys, in SNGX. CAG 2025 targets 30. So one RSI, one Alpha Shark, and then one trade from Tim. So 3 new trades in the first hour, giving you about 6 ideas today. Ten minutes ago, guys, in the period. O&B bid for some calls. CAG have a target out. I actually bought CAG calls yesterday. Beam down 40 cents. Beam and ABR kind of my bigger 2 positions. Beam is 75.85 right now. 5 by 1. There's traded 11 contracts in Beam today. Datadog 141 is profit target. So if you got in a Datadog on RSI, nice trading. If you got into SNGX from Tim's trade, nice trading. Futures hitting all-time highs again today. It is just unbelievable. RSI 72. 64.68 will come in as your all-time high right now. We are about 20 points off the highs. Just straight higher from that 4,800 level in S&P. So we're up 1,600 points on 48. So we're up 33% from the recent lows. Just straight up. You know, if we get a deal with China, we're going to have a melt up too. I just think a lot of the good news is priced in. I don't know really how we can just continue to move up. Let's look at the headlines from CNBC today. Meta, Microsoft roar higher on strong earnings as AI spend. Oh, yeah, Microsoft was higher today, too. Forgot about that one. Microsoft at 25. Microsoft officially tops $4 trillion club, joining NVIDIA. ABBV down on decelerated beverage sales. It's supposed to rain today, 4 o'clock. If you don't like that, it's supposed to rain all night. No, thank you. SPCE trading here, nothing to that one. Six minutes to play in Z period. And then, like I said, I'll probably be around for opening bell tomorrow. Technically, I don't run the room on Fridays. I don't know who has the shift for tomorrow. But no AK Friday. CAG calls 2025. It's already 26,000 kind of aggregate calls. 26,000 kind of aggregate calls. Shane Bieber got traded. He won the Cy Young a couple years ago. APDL trading here, nothing doing that one. APLD trading here. APLD trading here. Should have been playing music today. Pfizer calls trading here, nothing new in Pfizer. I don't want to take a day trade this late in the day. You see Pfizer calls being bought here. Pfizer calls being bought, 3,500 of these. It is a day trade. I'm not going to take it. So day trade. Buyer of Pfizer, 8/8, 2025, 24.5 calls for 21 cents in Pfizer. So Pfizer calls being bought. Pfizer calls being bought. But I'm not taking these. Pfizer hitting a lot of our scanners here, guys. So keep an eye on Pfizer next week, 24.5. If you're begging to take something, you can take Pfizer 24.5 for next week. I've traded Pfizer before, made money before, I've lost money before. So these are PFE 8/8 2025, 24.5 calls for 21 cents in Pfizer, guys. Keep an eye on Pfizer calls. PFE calls, guys. PFE, 24.5. 21 cents. Tesla down. Data doggy mover stopped to break even here. MAGS trading here. No, thank you. RGTI calls being bought for next week. Pfizer, guys. Pfizer. At the money straddle, $30. They're implying a $30 move between now and the end of the day. SMG coming back here a little bit. Scott Miracle Growth. 2026. Took off STNG yesterday. Those were SEP 50s at 180. They're down to 90 cents today. So I guess that was a good sale. You know, when we hit profit targets, we never know if a sale is going to be good in hindsight. But that one looks like a good one. Do you put spreads in SOC? Data dog moving higher here. So no AK Fridays. You'll get Piator tomorrow. Piator said he had a really good trade in ALB. Tim had a nice trade. I made $120 on Tim's trade today, SNGX. I risk $100 on every one of Tim's trades. C'est la vie. All right, guys, that is it for my session today. Everybody have a great day. End of the month. Like I said, today is my birthday. Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. There's no place I'd rather be than the trading room. Anywhere in the world, I want to be in the trading room. Everybody have a great day. Namaste, healthy, happy, and wealthy. I'll be in the room tomorrow. And thank you for the birthday.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.